What's going on, everybody? So, I got on Facebook. So I post about uh is it DC Young Fire, his girlfriend, his children's children's mother. And so it just hit me. I've mentioned before, my personal opinions about um, not just plastic surgery, but just women as a whole. How we view ourselves, how we should kind of carry ourselves, how we should switch the narrative. I've said it so many times, like switch the narrative, switch the narrative, switch the narrative. Um, and before I started speaking it, I would kind of hear it. Certain things that I speak on, I have my own personal opinions, and ancestors kind of, incorporate their advice and their wisdom and their undeniable, words through me all the time. Like, we kind of coincide. Like, when they were pulling me and telling me to switch the narrative for myself. Ooh, the bubbles. They were like, telling me to switch the narrative for myself. Um, you know, years ago, and I never really knew what's what. I was in the mind frame of, I do this because I want to do this. I do this because um it's like my prerogative, it's my business, or it's this, it's that. It had to do with I. I never looked at how even my choices for myself and for my upkeep, or for the sake of loving me and doing me, I never really looked at how that can affect other people around me, that can affect opportunities, it can affect my afterlife, it can affect just um a lot. It can affect so much. It can affect so much, my relationships, just so much. And so when I saw that this woman, yeah, what is it, a bug? I'll deal with that later, Poppy. I'm not scared of it. It'll be okay. It's hold on, let me see what this is. It's a different kind of bug. Hold on, y'all just bear with me. And I'm not redoing this either. Sorry, not sorry. This is why I say keep this door closed. It looked like it, don't it? Okay, I'm back. Let me sit myself down. Sorry, y'all. So what was I saying? And so when this woman, hey, get down. When this when I heard that this woman died, like, for me, I looked at it as symbolism. I know this woman is passed, and I'm a conspiracy theorist. I see a lot of stuff as symbolism, ritual, set up, so to speak. I see a lot of it as that, and it is. But I also see balance in everything as well. I'm somebody that is, I see both sides of the spectrum. I see how um, benevolent energy take a hold in things, and I see how malevolent energy take a hold of things on both ends. And with that being said, I see how this woman's passing can be alarming, and I can see how it can be a wake up call. It's a wake up call. There has been a huge call to the divine feminine, to the feminine, whether you divine or not, whether you high priestess, whether you two women, as a whole, as a whole. Switch the narrative, ladies. It's not worth it. I don't care if you say, well, you know, it's insensitive for you to assume that she thought this or this, that, and this is a woman dying. Who cares about any of that? She cares. If this woman's soul is in fact separate from her vessel, separate from her avatar that's on this matrix, and she is now she was always a vessel to her. She was always an ancestor to her children, but she is now an in fact ancestor that is like no longer here, that is no longer walking this earth for her children. She cares 9 times out of 10. She's like, fuck, what the did I just do? Stop. No, baby, it's hot already. She's like, what did I just do? What did I do? When you separate from your vessel, I mean, I'm not saying it's just to throw it in there or whatever, but I work in mediumship. They know when they gone. They know, some of them know how they left, when they know that they're not with their family anymore in the physical. She cares about the how. She doesn't want to be scrutinized for it, but 9 times out of 10 she wants other women to see that it's not worth it. I'm gonna speak for myself. If that was me, if I went under the knife for something other than a life-threatening, procedure, like, if I went under the knife for anything other than something that, like an illness, something terminal, like something that, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. The word is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't formulate what I'm trying to say. But most definitely, I got my own bubble filter via Asha. Thank you, Asha. My own bubble filter. Plus the sweat from the sun. It's like kind of filter, kind of give me a little glow. But yeah, anyway, so yeah. Oh wow, the connection, filter connection. Hey guys, like, yeah. It's not worth it. If I was passing, if it was my life, I would want my death to show other women that it's not worth it. That we do not need to be walking filters. I literally just got that. I literally just see how spirit moves and how spirit don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes. How my mind went to filter immediately when I saw these bubbles. Immediately. Like, I literally just thought of filter. And like, literally, that's it. That's what this society is stuck on. Like, looking a certain way, portraying a certain image, so that you can continue to get, especially like if you're an entertainer or in an entertainment business, they want you to look a certain way so you can keep getting these certain gigs and these certain connections and and that's mental stress. That's mental stress. Like, why I don't want to say why would you do it to yourself, but just think Just think, really paint the picture, guys. That, like, literally set aside the I do what I want, and to each their own, and to feeling like women like me are judging other women. We're not judging other women. We see a bigger picture. We see, we're on the outside, like we're like we see that aerial view, like we see it. We see it clearly, and especially if it's a woman like me that was pulled from a certain frequency, in a sense of feeling like she have to look a certain way, or be a certain way, or have her hair a certain way. Like, literally, I just posted, like, literally on my Facebook, how I lost my hair. I lost my hair. One of the like best attributes, the best thing that made Kristen. So I thought was my hair, and I lost it. Spirit took that from me. They took that from me and said, okay, grow it back. And you grow it back naturally. And you grow it back and get connected to who you were before hair. Before hair. Like, I was pulled, like I was demanded. Like, I dare, like, literally, spirit, my ancestors was like, I dare you step foot in another club. I dare you drink just to be drinking. I dare you to live a certain lifestyle, to live a certain low vibration. Spirit said, I dare you have sex with another man. Have, like, literally, have twerk again. Get up. Get up. Seriously. Like, literally, like, literally pulled me from a certain frequency, a certain lifestyle that has a certain frequency. They pulled me from that for a reason, and they showed me why. Like, literally, you know how on A Christmas Carol, how those spirits came to what's his name, Scrooge, and, like, literally spirit showed me, ladies, it's not a game. And once again, just, it's other people that don't know my story, that don't know me, like, I'm not saying that all these women are, out here whores, or bad women, or it's nothing like that. It's a frequency. I wasn't just, I'm trying, my baby is right here, so I'm just trying to watch what I say. But I just wasn't out here, with a man one week and another one this week and another one that week and another one that week in the clubs. I wasn't on drugs or nothing like that. But my lifestyle, my attraction, I was man hungry. I enjoyed the company of a man. I enjoyed going out. I enjoyed kind of like popping my shit. I enjoyed like flexing. I really wasn't on social media during my like party days or anything like that, but I like loved flexing, or I love like being out, like, and I enjoyed that kind of like lifestyle, or feeling like a certain way. Like, I don't know, it came with a certain gratification that I was reaching for, that was outside of my spirit. And so, like I said, spirit pulled me from that, like, literally pulled me from all of that, showed me why. And once I got connected more and more into a part of my calling, they told me to speak on it. Don't let up. Be a reminder. And I'm going to be a reminder, as I just saw 147. I'm going to be a reminder. I'm going to be a reminder. I'm going to be that reminder. To each their own. We have choice. We was gifted choice. But to each their own is no longer accepted. It's no longer accepted. We have got to hold ourselves accountable. Ladies, we have got to be our sister's keeper. Even if your sister don't want to hear it. Even if your sister, like, who does she think she is? Even if your sister is saying, like, yeah, right, you just saying it because you can't do this, or you don't do this, or you can't do that. It ain't about what somebody can or can't do. Spirit, first off, Spirit won't even allow me to do certain things or live a certain lifestyle no more, even if I tried. I tried going out a few years ago and was told clearly, don't. But I did anyway. I tried to get cute. I tried to shake my ass. I got shot at. I could have almost lost my life. They told me clearly to stay away from a particular, especially a particular setting that I had refused to for myself to go back to, but I went because I wanted to celebrate, because I wanted to feel like, oh, I can do this. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I hear what y'all telling me, ancestors, but I'm going to do what I want to do. Yeah, I know. I know. Literally. No, not, I wasn't the target. I wasn't the target, but literally, there were two separate occasions I could have lost my life. Lost my life being somewhere where Spirit clearly told me not to go. And I heard it from me. Everybody don't always hear it, but you have clues. They always give us breadcrumbs. They always give us that gut feeling. Ladies, listen to that gut feeling. Listen to that gut feeling. I'm going to ask for permission. As I just said, that's my permission, okay? But yet and still, I'm a sit with this. I saw earlier, I saw 147. I just saw 174. I've been on here for 17 minutes now. I have the permission, but I'm going to sit with the energy of this woman to decipher what's what. I'm going to allow her spirit to rest and to collect itself. But I want to tap into this energy and get some messages, because I don't believe her death is in vain. She died at 32. I don't believe her death is in vain. 5. Switch the narrative. This is urgent for divine feminine. The feminine energy needs to switch the narrative. The men, they have their own set of instructions that they should be abiding by. That is undeniable. That is not, to each their own, is not, they're not accepting that. They have their own set of instructions that has urgency to it. And they have their own examples out there. We have ours. Let's adhere to these examples. Let's adhere. Let's literally see what's being spoken to us metaphysically, that's outside of ourselves. Step outside of yourself. Like, step outside of yourself. Literally. It's not a game, y'all. It's not just cute. Like, what goes on social media is not just, oh, she cute, she ready, she this, she. It's not for that, y'all. Like, come on now. Have fun, yeah. Express yourself, yeah. Glow up, yeah. Shine bright, yeah. Baby girl, do all of that. But morals have got to be intact. Self-respect, values, spiritual evolution have to be intact. Forget that bag if that bag is literally making you feel like you have to change who you are as a person. That bag ain't for you. That ain't your bag. If you have to change, like flip, go under the knife, literally to change who you are as a person, that bag ain't for you. That bag ain't for you. I'm going to use Michael Jackson as an example. We all know the bag that he received was for him. The reason he used to go under the knife wasn't to secure his bag. His bag was secured before he even did any of that. Come on now. Come on. Like, seriously. Think about it. Think about it. Like I feel spirit, like they shaking some of y'all. They showing me like they shaking y'all, like in the spiritual realm. Like you shake that little kid to get them to like listen, to get them like, come on. But I'm gonna go because I get passionate because I see it so clearly. I see it so clearly. Whether or not you just see this as just a satanic ritual, somebody has been sacrificed or what have you, all of that. But that ain't, for me as a vessel, for me that see how, like I said, benevolent and malevolent energies have a working hand in all of what's happening. I see how it's a call for those that have a particular birthright, those that have a divine birthright, those that are being called back to a divine source. Those that are being called back to a divine source, you ain't got to worry about the satanic ritual at play and what they do in the entertainment world and all that. Yeah, they do that. They do. But don't worry about that. If you need to switch the narrative in your mind to get a certain perspective, hear me out one time. Because I'm calling out to certain divine warriors and certain divine empresses and goddesses and queens and just simply women, day-to-day women, however you resonate with this. That's who I'm calling out to. Switch the narrative. I love y'all. Love naturally. Even if you don't like it. Even if you don't like it, love naturally. Because I'm going to speak to y'all how I'm being called to speak to y'all. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to foo-foo y'all to death. I'm not just going to love and light y'all and baby pet y'all and say, whoa, oh, it's just okay. It's going to be okay. Get y'all's avatars in order. Get y'all's bodies in order. It's one thing to eat healthy. You could be eating healthy and you could be that, but if you feel mentally that you have to go under the knife, baby, you still not eating well. If you still feel the need to do that and to say, I need to do this to fit in, or I need to do this to love myself better, or I need to do this because my boobs aren't as big as they should be and I think I'll look better if. Not judging you. Not judging you. But I am here to tell you that you are being called to look at this situation from a different perspective, to heal something deeper so that you can do something greater. And I'm going to leave it at that, for real. I love y'all. Love naturally. Happy sunshine again.